What's up, guys? So as promised, this is the first video in my gold gun series, and the first gun that I have the gold camo for is the PP90. I'm sure it's probably a popular gun to get your first gold camo with, because it's a pretty good gun. So yeah, so this is a match on resistance. It's by no means amazing. Like I said in my last video, I'm not an amazing gamer. I like to rush. I'm probably, I would say, average, sometimes below average. But I just have fun playing the game, and that's what I'm gonna upload. I'm not gonna wait for my 40 gameplays, because that's gonna happen maybe once or twice. So here it is. I think this is like 27 and 6 or something like that. And I generally think that whenever I get a KD ratio of about 3, when my kills are in the high 20s or low 30s, and that's generally what I'll upload. So the next guns that I'm going to try and grab in the gold camo for this series, I talked about it briefly in my last video as well, are going to be the ACR for sure, followed by the MP. I always forget if it's the MP7 or the MP9. It's SMG, and I'm getting pretty close with the Model 1887 shotgun, I believe. But the next closest gun that I really should just try and finish off is the Barrett 50 cal. I just got a little bit sick of trying to get that last level 30 to 31. It's a lot of points, and it takes a little while. So I was getting a little bit sick of that. So I switched over to the PP90, and here it is. So it looks pretty sweet in this gold camo, I've got to say. Now that being said, man, I don't think I've ever rage quit a game so many more times than Modern Warfare 3. Modern Warfare 2, it pissed me off sometimes, but this game, there's so many things that piss me off. I mean, it's a great game, don't get me wrong. I'm not complaining. I'm just saying that this game really brings out the inner rage quit in me. For example, the hit markers. When I have a shotgun especially, in close range, and I get a hit marker, it really makes me angry. Because it's a shotgun. If anybody here follows Hutch, I think he has a video where he posts a shotgun kill, a shotgun hit marker, and his statement is it's a shotgun, not a flaccid penis. So yeah, I mean, it's kind of ridiculous the amount of times that I get a hit marker with those. The lag can be pretty bad as well. I mean, this is basically just all issues people have talked about before. I'm on usually consistently on a 4-bar, but whenever I do happen to get a 3-bar, if my housemates are home or whatnot, then it feels awful. It's pretty bad. Nice flashbang myself here. It turns out well. Anyways, so right now I'm currently supposed to be studying for a midterm. Sorry, not a midterm, a final. I have my final exams start on Saturday, and I only have 3 this time, which is nice. I'm in my 4th year of chemical engineering, and I'll be having my iron ring by next March, which will be pretty sweet. But yeah, it's kind of nice to only have 3 exams for once. Usually I have 7 or 8 exams, and so I have to split my time between studying for 2, because I'll have an exam one day and an exam the day right after. But this time I have 5 days in between all my exams, so it's pretty awesome. Yeah, so I don't really know when my next gold gun game will be. I'm going to be uploading more videos just of clips. I've got some clips here and there. Just when you play with the shotgun, you tend to, if you definitely have a lot of really shitty games, but not necessarily full games. But you'll come out with some really cool highlights as well, like double kills and stuff like that with a single shot. So that's always kind of neat. And so I'll be posting those as well. I'm gonna try and put together. I've put out a few montages before, but I'm really impatient when it comes to montage making, and it kind of goes to show because my clips that, for example, my first Battlefield 3 montage, it was just out of my first few hours of the game, and so there was nothing too spectacular. I just kind of wanted to show my experience, and I don't think that was seen too well because, and for good reason. I think montages are a place where it's supposed to be all epic clips, and so that's what I'm gonna try and go for. I'm gonna wait to make my first montage and make sure that all the clips in it I feel are montage worthy. So we'll see what happens there. But in general, it's kind of funny with me. I would like to say, it's easy to say for me that the first Call of Duty Modern Warfare was my favorite Call of Duty, hands down. It just changed the face of first-person shooters, it seemed. But that being said, you won't find me going back and playing it anymore, mostly because I usually am more entertained by the current Call of Duty I and so like sure, Modern Warfare 2 had its issues, but I played the shit out of that game and I loved it. And then Black Ops came out, and yeah, sure, there were definitely some issues there, and whether it was worse or better than Modern Warfare 2, who knows? But I still, again, I played the shit out of Black Ops, and I think I went back to Modern Warfare 2 once or twice. And now that Modern Warfare 3 is out, even though there are all these issues that really make me fucking hate the game sometimes, and I say that with all the love in the world because, you know, deep down I do love this game, but I get so frustrated with this game. But still, I keep playing it because it's so much fun. And this is the first time that I've ever felt addicted to try and get all the gold camos. It's sort of got that, you know, when you play an RPG, you get addicted because there's so much to do. You always want to keep going one level more, and stuff like that. And I never really found that with Call of Duty. Yeah, you can play one more match, but when you're in the higher levels, it doesn't really, you know, it takes more than one game generally to raise your level. And so here now, to consistently raise the gun levels as well, it kind of brings that another addictive factor into the multiplayer, which is nice, and I enjoy that. So again, as I said in the last video, I've been in the last part of yesterday when I haven't been gaming too much over the last few days, just because I've been studying for my exams. But when I do play, I generally have been using a class that's more or less close quarters. So I have the Model 1887 shotgun, and then I have Overkill on, and I have my MP7 with rapid fire attached to that. So as I explained again in my last video, it works out really well because close quarters, you have the shotgun, you know, which I'd say 50% of the time is super effective. I know that's a shitty rate, but I'm enjoying, even though like I die sometimes with it, I die quite frequently with it, I still find it a lot of fun. Because, you know, you can kill somebody with a silenced gun. When you kill somebody with a shotgun, there's that emphasis. It's like, I don't know, there's just a lot more power behind the shot, and it's a big fuck you when you shoot them with a shotgun. Anyways, that's what I feel anyways. So, that's my first gun, and so that's my close quarters one. And then when I get into more of a sketchy, long distance situations, I'll pull out the MP7, and it's a great SMG in the fact that it's amazing with rapid fire just to hip fire it. But you can also just zoom in and absolutely kill people from across the map as well, provided that you just use burst fire, and it's extremely accurate. And so I like that gun a lot. I find the SMGs in this game are where it's at, to be honest. I try and use assault rifles whenever I can. I like the Type 99, but it's not my cup of tea. It is a very powerful gun, and don't get me wrong, it's probably one of the most effective guns in the game. But it's just not me. Anyways, hope you guys enjoyed the video. Thank you for watching, and hopefully my next gold gun video will be out soon. Let me know if you like the series, or if you have any comments, just leave them below. Thanks guys, thanks for watching, I'll talk to you later. Cheers.